I got something else to say. Part two of the KSUs. Everybody wanna say when women are just pissed off and angry. We're unjustifiably angry at him because what he's saying about us. Now I can't speak for all women, especially women that haven't did their homework and worked on their security. I can't speak for them, but I can speak for women that even if they are insecure, they have common sense to know that a lot of what he was saying was very abusive. We're grown-ups. Outside of hurt feelings and stuff like that, we could pretty much handle it. You know what I'm saying? We might need some help, in the form of men coming in and taking his advice on, abusing us as women, smacking us. What was that, domestic discipline, whatever, whatnot. I ain't even got much, a problem with that because I already know that, and so is the guys, check my background, check my pedigree. The guys who called themselves putting their hands on me was about to lose their life. So not every woman out here are afraid of men or afraid of, fighting a man back, defending themselves, because who's going to sit up there and wait for some popo to come? Or a neighbor or somebody to care enough to step in, like really. You got to save yourself sometimes. And that's with anybody, man, woman. And I don't see nothing wrong with a woman, standing up for herself and kicking a man's ass. If he man enough to put his hands on her, she man enough to fuck his ass up back. However, it means she has to, Nobody says anything when guys take up for each other. It could be a one-on-one fight between two guys and their friends will jump one guy over their friend because, but that's okay. They was just helping their bruh. But if another man come in and help a woman that's fighting, that a man is fighting on, then he is simple something. That don't make no sense to me. But let me get to my main point. My main point on here the reason why I'm even making videos, because I could care less about him. I don't listen to people like him. Now, if somebody puts something on, like a short or something like that, yeah, then I'm going to go watch that video and see what that whole video entails, because I know people can chop stuff up and make it what they want to. So being fair to him on that, that's how I even got to know him, because at first I heard him, he was, talking to guys, but he wasn't as harsh on them as he was on us. Even from the beginning, he was never as harsh on men that he was on us. Even when he was calling himself browbeating them or bashing them or whatever, and it seemed like he was attracted to a lot. But that was just me. You know what I'm saying? You seem like he was, trying to convince them to come over to the other side. But like I said, trying to keep to the point, because I don't want this video to be too long. Because really, I didn't want to be on him this long, but it seemed like everybody want to graze over. They want to keep talking about us women, talk about we are grown, consenting adults. But what about? Now, this is why I'm even making videos in the first place. Why people want to sit up here and shame women for not feeling for this dude. I mean, geez, even divesting women who feel like all, black babies or black boy babies should be, anyway, I mean, outside of the black part, let's just focus on the babies, the children, okay? This dude is sitting up here talking about don't believe your children when they come and say, mommy, your boyfriend, your husband, your little dipset or whatever, whatever, your friend, you know what I'm saying? Because not all of us is out here getting it on in the streets. A lot of us are, I can't say a lot, but some of us are celibate. So we haven't been having sex for however long. But we still have male friends and stuff like that. Your friend, your this, that, hurt me, in an actual way. Don't believe them? After this dude just sit up here and said that men's primary, we are just, baby makers. We're just baby makers when it comes to men. All they really need us for is when they want to, reproduce themselves. But other than that, they got each other, and preferably young boys. Now, I know in the Greco-Roman, world, the only reason why they even wanted to mess around with boys the most, outside of the perversion of it, is the fact that they never get pregnant. So that's like accountability right there. Like, motherfuckers don't want to be responsible for what they do. You know what I'm saying? They just want to, they don't, they don't want to, after they get up, whatever is produced after that, they don't want to take care of that. So to me, that's like the number one reason why boys override girls. You know what I'm saying? In that sense, because we produce responsibilities, when we do that. When we do the X word, you know what I'm saying? The 3-letter X word. We produce responsibility. So for him to say, don't believe those babies, I don't care. And even I teach my children, don't lie on people because you don't want them around or whatever. They said no, or you don't like them for some reason or whatever. Don't make up lies on them, especially stuff like that, because that could really get people in trouble. Now, if you a responsible enough parent, you will have that talk with your children, and if you are even smarter, what I'm saying, not all parents know this, so you're even wiser in the talk with the birds and the bees, talk with your children, and the right and the wrong and all of that. You will also, what I'm saying, especially if you have been molested or raped, when you were a child, or what I'm saying, had some sexual assaults, what I'm saying, you know the predator's language on how they get you to shut up, what I'm saying. So you will go a step further and tell your children the secrets, that they will use against them, to keep them quiet, so they won't tell you. And one of the main ones is if threatening. Outside of, it's two number ones to me, but to me that other one, that's just a ploy, and people love to use it because 9 times out of 10, it's rarely a woman is jealous of her children, is why she don't want them around other adults and stuff like. It's just that we know, we're angry at the relationships they're having with certain adults, don't want them around certain men or even women, what I'm saying. You don't really hear about the women too much, but you don't want them around certain characters or getting too close to certain people, even if it's your boyfriend or whatever, or your significant other, is because you never know if they're trying to groom them, and that's a ploy that a lot of groomers use, especially against girl and woman, oh, she's just jealous of you because I'm giving you attention, to hype that little girl's head up, that little innocent girl's head up, that don't know no better. She just getting on the planet, she don't know no better, but we do. So they don't really spend too much time on us. You see what I'm saying? Because unless they know you got a weak mind and you still stuck somewhere, then they'll play with you. But usually women, even women that been messed with or whatever, usually even if we haven't did the work, we could still see a con, and we could still if we're not weak minded and all of that, we could dismiss it like, nah, you can go on somewhere. I might be man crazy or whatever like that, but no, nigga, no. You know what I'm saying? You are not about to get in here and get at my children. Some of us, it's one thing you messing with us, but it's a whole nother ball game when you get to coming in here messing with our little ones. It's a whole rap, and we'll turn up in a heartbeat. But then guys will take that and they'll use that against us with our children that's innocent and don't know no better. And we could have just got finished disciplining them or something. We might even said something harsh, because our children, sometimes they get on our nerves to the point where sometimes we snap. So they'll use all of that against us, and the fact that we're single, because they're making us single, and we're overworked and underpaid, and we're underappreciated. They'll use all of that, ball it up in one little neat little presentable package for our children, to turn our children against us. And now us and our children, we and our children are fighting. And she's jealous of you. Your mom is jealous of you because she's getting old, she's hitting the wall, isn't that? Can care less. We love our children's beauty. We love the fact we want to protect them, because we know it's pervs out here. And some of us, on the back end, wish we still, probably had that youth, that our youthful bodies and stuff still too. Like I had a body like that, but that don't necessarily make us jealous. Just like when we see a woman on the street that got a body that we would love to have, because we don't have that type of body. I mean, we wouldn't mind. It ain't really nothing wrong with ours, but yeah, that's a nice little body there. You see what I'm saying? Just because we acknowledge that don't make us jealous. You know what I'm saying? Or even if we want it, that don't mean that we're jealous. It just means that we noticed it. That's all it is, and we like it or we don't. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's something that we don't like, that don't mean we jealous neither, or some haters. We don't like it, But back to the children. Can we please focus on the fact that this man, okay, yeah, women, but we grown, we consensual. Even in our insecurities, we still choosing or not to listen to these guys or be with these guys. Unless he's snatching us around, putting guns to our heads, forcing us, then that's a different story. Then yes, women, I can understand that. Get out, get help, get away fast. And I'm with you on that. Please. But usually we adult, and then the gay thing. Everybody want to talk about him, with his, his sexuality. Even if I don't agree with it, and I ain't even about to be politically correct. I don't feel like, if everybody sleeping with the same, where is life going to come from? Oh, I forgot. We don't respect life anymore. We don't respect babies. All it's about is getting ours, right? It's about the feeling, of sex. It ain't about what all consequences come with. It's about how it makes you feel. But half of y'all ain't even getting, pleasure. You having all this sex and ain't pleasure. It's like a drug addict chasing that first high. Chasing that one or few guys or girls that actually did give you the ride of your life. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even, you just keep on because you feel like you got to. And then you got guys sitting up here telling you, oh, you had sex before. Oh, you had children. So you should just be giving it away now. You know what I'm saying? Why is you holding on to it like it's so precious? Because it is. Because I could still have babies. Because I could still have diseases. Because you could still disrespect me. Because, you can still leave me high and dry. You can still give me promises and IOUs and never, give me. You can still have me sitting up here giving you sex, which you say is not important. But for some reason, you sure is trying to get a whole lot of it, trying to do the least for it as possible. But it ain't that important. Sounds like to me that old racist shit with white folks and everybody that put us in slavery. Oh, black folks, y'all ain't that important. Why is y'all trying to make why is y'all still talk about slavery? Yeah, we still talk about the Holocaust and shit. And yeah, we still paying people for it. But why is y'all need to get over that slavery? Y'all is not that important. And yeah, we might be getting, we might be talking like y'all, walking like y'all. We get all ours, this and that from y'all. But y'all ain't that important. Sound like a bunch of gaslighting to me. You sitting up here talking about how non-important down there is, but you sure is trying to get down there every chance you can get, lying about it, promising shit for it. We'll even toss, you'll toss what you have to, depending on how, you know what I'm saying, moody you are for it. You'll do whatever it takes to get it. Even you little back and forth ones, you confused ones. You see what I'm saying? Y'all still trying to sit up here and gaslight us for it too. You even lie about being on the other side because you know that it ain't gonna get you none of that. Cause you know if she that type of woman that don't want no man like you will sit up there and keep it in the closet and then blame everybody else. No, if you so fucking proud, then it don't matter what people feel about it. Just go ahead and come on out with it. Or if somebody, you ain't got to go around saying, hey, I'm gay, hey, I'm gay. No, you don't. But if somebody asks you, don't be lying. And don't be using nobody as no motherfucking beard. Said I wasn't going to make this long, but this is irking me. I'm going to get back to these children. I'm only making these videos based off of the abuse part they talking about. Number one, the children, because they are the only ones out of everybody that's being mentioned that is not consensual. They're underage. They're innocent. They don't know what's really going on in this world. You know, even if they have been corrupted, they still, in my eyes, are the most innocent out of everybody. Even if they out here being treacherous. Why though? Don't nobody ask why these. Everybody wanna, every time somebody grown do something, including everybody wanna break it down and talk about how young we are in our minds when we do fuck shit. We 12, we 13, we 3, we 16, we 17, we 14, we 12. You know what I'm saying? In our minds when we do fuck shit. But when the actual 3-year-old, 6-year-old, 12-year-old, 14-year-old, these underage children, when they actually do stuff, it's throw the book at them. Now they got to be the adults. Now they got to have the adult minds. So that's why we don't believe them when it comes. My babies are innocent until proven guilty, and if I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna get the law. You better ask somebody about me. Shit, I told on my abuser soon as I found out, but it took adults that knew more than I did because I was just on the scene. I didn't even know if I liked it. I didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know none of that shit. So these people sitting up here talking about let these babies make up their mind. Y'all better stop believing them. And anybody who been raped or molested, you don't. I changed that. I corrected myself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Any of y'all that's been out there, quit being in your victim mind and really think. Really, really, really think. Is that why you sleep with the same sex now? Because you hate men now? Because of what the men did to you? Or is that, you know, why you confused? Because maybe you was messed around with, you know, with other, with the same sex too? I don't know. Whatever it is. When you was a child, you didn't know what that shit was. You didn't even know how to take it. So why are we sitting up here believing these people when they sit up here and say, we're going to, you know, sleep with your children and stuff like that, or they can let them change their sex at these ungodly ages when they're still growing. Let them get to the age of consent to make up their mind. They get their ass whooped or whatever. If they keep on getting on your nerves about something that you already said no about, a piece of candy or watching a TV or a game, or can I go outside or whatever the fuck is getting on your nerves, or you trying to sleep or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We'll whoop their ass or put them on punishment or holler, scream at them or whatever when we say no about that stuff. But because they came home because they learned something, you know, out in the world, or whatever about, you know, I want to change I don't feel like I'm a girl because, you know, I feel like I'm a boy, or I don't feel like I'm a boy, I feel like I'm a girl, whatever. And because they cry about that, you know, and act like it's the end of the world, you want to give in? And then you want all the other parents to give in too? Nah, keep that same energy. And if they still feel that same way when they turn 18 and up, see? Then be like, okay, you on your own with that, but I got you this far. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't about to do it. Because when you was born the way you was born, and I wasn't about to change that shit. I gave you name, bought you clothes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I did it accordingly. And that's all I could do for you. Hate me or love me, but hey, I raised you the way I felt was right. Period. So, yeah. We need to keep that same energy. And whether our children is known to be liars or not, to get their way, that's still a serious topic that you still should take some time. What you talking about? And you better not be lying on nobody. And you investigate accordingly. If you can find out if that nigga cheating on you, you can find out if your baby lying or not. And that's for men and women, because I'm sick of you punk ass niggas too. Y'all put a gun to a young little boy's head that's just going through hormones, and nobody taught him that he can respect his body too. He ain't got to sleep with people just because his little thing going ding. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chase him down the street, try to beat him up, threaten his life. You know, get your boys over there if you the quote unquote caring father. You know what I'm saying? Y'all threaten him of an inch of his life. But let a grown man sleep with your daughter, then all of a sudden she fast. She fast. You won't go check that man that just, violated your child. You blame her for the shit. Because you too pumped to go stand up to that man. You'll stand up to a boy, intimidate a little boy, but you won't stand up to no man. It's got to be more careful. Got to be. That's why I'm making these videos. I ain't made not an video. I ain't really commented on him for real. I don't recall, at least, because he ain't that important to me until he started bringing our kids in it. Because we, like I said before, regardless of how harsh he was to us, and he was damn wrong for that shit. I guess that's why, I'm just saying. Play on words. But he was evil for sitting up there talking the way he did about our children, and people are okay with that. And church, famous people, non-famous people, anybody who agree with him about that shit, ooh, y'all better repent right now. Take that shit back. Otherwise, y'all are just like him, whether you did it or not, whether you didn't, you kept your mouth shut when you knew somebody in the family that was doing it, and you sit up there and still had them around the children. You're dead wrong for that shit. But you want to blame the babies, though. Y'all want to blame the babies. I don't care if they was the most rottenest thing on the earth. They deserve the mercy that we are giving each other as adults. The harsh sentence that we are giving children is the harsh sentence. If anything, either we're gonna be merciful all the way around the board, or we gonna pick where we should really, prioritize here. Because the energy we giving children is the energy we should be giving our grown selves. We should be the ones that's getting chopped down, cut down, not these babies. Why we get to go back to childhood when we fuck up? But they have to be put in an adult arena when they fuck up. And I'll mangle a child if I have to in a heartbeat. But I do it in love because I know they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? And that's after so long of warning their ass. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to give them a chance. But you got to also let them know that shit really stinks too. You know what I'm saying? But we already know the shit stinks. So why is we getting... Anyway, he wrong. And apparently unalived wrong. For how he trained people. Especially people who were already damaged. He could have saved a lot of souls. He could have corrected a lot of wrongs. And apparently He couldn't stick it out. Apparently, his bottom line, his dollar signs, overrid him having the patience for dudes to come around. And then the fact that he wasn't practicing what he preached anyway. So maybe that's why he just was like, well, fuck it, I ain't really doing this shit anyway, you know what I'm saying, myself. And they ain't listening to me. I ain't getting them cash apps, them whatevers. So I might as well just go on here to the other side and bash these women because it's profitable over there. And then, you know what I'm saying, came over here and did just like everybody else, threw women and children under the bus. But the ones I care about the most are the children, because regardless of the fact, us women, we can pick up something with the quickness and knock a nigga out if we have to. The weakest a woman can get something done. The scariest a woman can get something done if she really wanted to. But these babies depend on us. So if ain't nobody else gonna be outraged for them, I will be. I'll stand alone. Only reason why I'm making motherfucking videos about him is because of what he said about the children more than anything. Yeah, I hated what he said about us. He was wrong for that. He set us back. You know, it wasn't like we got anywhere anyway, but just when you thought we was gonna get somewhere. You see what I'm saying? He kept the narrative the same, so nobody felt the need to change, you know? And he added some extra stuff. And for that is the reason why I'm making this video. Nobody wants to focus on the children part. They are our future, y'all. Don't we got enough messed up generations? Aren't we enough?